fight tonight. Moriah coming out of the church. This is actually our second interview. The first interview. Congratulations. You had a TKO. How do you feel about that one? And then was that what you were expecting?
Yeah, we went into the
Back to me. You're a totally different person coming into the second fight. The first fight you did great. The second fight, I can tell you found a home in the cage. Do you feel that you worked on that, and did you work on that after the fight from the last one?
Yes, for sure. Coming out of the last fight, my big takeaway, except for doing it. So coming out, I was like, I'm committed to just.
Dope, you have to be to have one name. Dope, you have to be to have one name.
This is Moriah. Moriah.
Like Beyonce, like Mariah.
They're coming out. She's attracting everyone over here. No, you're good. You're good. Like, she got all the energy. All right, but you got a fan base, and that's great. Moriah, I'm going to remember that now. One single name. Okay. But yeah, I wanted to say that. I mean, I totally noticed that you looked like a different person. Even in the interview, you look like a different person. What did you exactly do, though, with the church training for that, though?
We do a lot of breath work. We have a breath coach, Sam Schaefer, that does a lot of breath work with us. That's just incredible. He's a wizard on everything he does. Also, just like I feel like just visualizing what I went through in the last fight and like preparing myself for that same environment, I guess, again. Just being prepared for it and like just knowing what I was walking into a little bit more just helped me a lot. I'm big on if I've done it once, I can always do it again.
Yeah, I mean, I was trying to watch because I was trying to tell if you're breathing out through your mouth or not like that. You look great, and that to me it's a higher level fighter when you can see that they go in calm and cool and collected, and you looked like a cleaner fighter too. Is there anything that you saw about your opponent? Did you train for her specifically, or were you just focusing on what you do?
I took this fight about 3 weeks ago, so I didn't have a ton of time to train specifically for this fight.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. So we only were added to the card like pretty last minute. It was 3 weeks out, and I also got sick right after I took the fight, so I was actually sick for a good amount of my camp as well. So I didn't have a whole lot of time to prepare for it. We watched her last video of her last fight back in 2019, but a lot can change in 5 years, so we knew couldn't go into it expecting her to be the same fighter she was 5 years ago, so we didn't know exactly what we were going to get this time.
And you did a great job. You held on. Is there any point that you knew that you really set it down and you had it in the bag?
Yeah, at some point during the second round, I think it was maybe 30 seconds in or something like that, I could see the look on her face, and I just knew that she was fading pretty fast, and I was pretty sure I could finish it before that round ended.
Is there anything that we can expect out of you in the near future?
Just more activity, more fights. I told Jamie to put me as many cards as he can.
That's the attitude to have. Would you like to give a shout out to anyone first?
Just all of my teammates, Gabby and Chris, who are on this card with me, who also won their fights tonight. We've trained together a lot, and we've been through this camp together, and Jamie's prepared all of us really well, obviously, and I just love the church fam that's gotten me where I am today.
They're doing a lot of output with that your team. One other question for you from our sponsor, from Kind Goods. I have to ask you, are you an indica or a sativa person, and if so, why?
I'm sativa all the way. Indica, I will be nonverbal on the couch. I'm a bartender, so I gotta be on my shit. So sativa keeps me there.
All right, I love it. Thank you for a second interview. I'm sorry for the first one. Moriah, one name. We'll see you back here.